While LeBron James felt humbled after seeing NBA honor his 23rd season, LeBron James calls special NBA jersey patch honoring 23rd NBA season super surreal as he discussed his longevity. LeBron James was visibly moved after the NBA unveiled a unique tribute to his 23rd NBA season with an addition to his Los Angeles Lakers jersey. The team added a new number 23 patch to his jersey, a rare gesture celebrating not just his longevity, but also his impact over 2 decades in the league. LeBron reflects on his journey and the meaning behind the moment. Speaking after the LA Lakers game against the Sacramento Kings, LeBron James admitted that the moment he first saw the patch on his jersey took him by surprise. He described the patch as more than just a design choice, a symbol of his career's endurance. The added privilege of debuting the patch in Sacramento, where James played his first NBA game, was even more special. "Just super cool, super surreal, super humbled, blessed," he said. "Walked in here and seen it for the first time, it was like an emotional moment. I just started thinking about the whole journey from the beginning to where we are now," James said. "It's been a heck of a journey. Having an opportunity to be here where it kind of all started," he added. "The NBA getting involved, super grateful and surreal." NBA celebrates a career defined by longevity. The patch, featuring LeBron James' iconic number 23, acknowledges his unprecedented 23rd season as an active player. LeBron James had already lived 1,000 basketball lifetimes by the time the NBA decided to pause, look up, and formally honor his 23rd season. He had shattered records that once felt untouchable, carried franchises on his back, lifted trophies under confetti storms, and endured the weight of expectations heavier than any defender who ever leaned into his chest. And yet, when the league unveiled its tribute, quietly elegant, deeply intentional, LeBron didn't smile like a king admiring another jewel. He felt humbled. That feeling surprised even him. In the moments after the announcement, LeBron stood still longer than usual. Cameras searched for the familiar grin, the confident nod, the trademark shrug that said, "I belong here." Instead, there was something softer in his eyes. A recognition not of dominance, but of distance traveled. 23 seasons meant more than longevity. It meant survival, evolution, and gratitude layered on top of sacrifice. The NBA's honor wasn't loud. It didn't scream greatness the way highlight reels do. It whispered it. The league chose to mark LeBron's 23rd season by weaving subtle reminders into the fabric of the game itself. Tributes that followed him from arena to arena, acknowledgments that this wasn't just another year, but a living bridge between eras. For LeBron, that subtlety was the point. It wasn't about him soaring above the league anymore. It was about him standing inside it, still part of the flow, still relevant, still respected. What humbled him most was not the recognition of what he had done, but who it connected him to. 23 seasons meant he had played against fathers and now shared the court with their sons. It meant he had outlasted systems, styles, and skeptics. When LeBron entered the league, the NBA was a different universe, slower, heavier, less forgiving to teenagers carrying impossible hype. The league honored his 23rd season not just as a number, but as a timeline, a living archive. And suddenly, LeBron wasn't just seeing himself in the tribute. He was seeing everyone who had been part of the journey. The trainers who stretched him in empty gyms before sunrise. The coaches who challenged him, argued with him, believed in him. The teammates who trusted him with their careers and their confidence. The fans who grew up alongside him, now bringing their own children to games. That weight settled in his chest. LeBron had always spoken about purpose, about legacy being more than banners and rings. But seeing the NBA institutionalize his 23rd season forced him to confront something deeper. Greatness is not claimed, it is confirmed, by time, by consistency, by community. You can chase records alone. You cannot sustain relevance alone. And the league's honor was proof that his story had become bigger than his control. There was humility in realizing he was no longer just writing history. He was history, walking. The number 23 itself carried symbolism that didn't escape him. It followed him from high school gyms to global arenas, from a kid imitating Jordan to a man redefining what endurance looked like. Seeing the NBA recognize his 23rd season felt like a full-circle moment, One that reminded him how fragile this entire path had been. One injury. One wrong decision. One moment of doubt, and the story could have ended chapters earlier. Instead, it kept going. That's why LeBron didn't talk about dominance when asked how it felt. He talked about gratitude. He talked about perspective. He talked about being humbled. Because the honor didn't elevate him above the league, it folded him into its soul. It acknowledged that the NBA had changed with him, but also because of him. And that kind of recognition isn't something you demand. It's something you receive quietly, almost reverently. In his 23rd season, LeBron James still chased wins, still barked out coverages, still attacked the rim like time owed him something. But beneath the fire was a calmer understanding. The NBA's honor reminded him that the journey was never guaranteed, never promised, never meant to last this long. That realization, more than any trophy or stat line, is what humbled him. Because when the league you grew up dreaming about stops to honor your presence, you don't feel powerful. You feel thankful.